Hey, digital diary. I'm sitting here laying across my bed. I feel really good at the moment. Me and Mally came in the house a couple of hours ago, probably about 2 hours ago. I made me some chili dogs because I had wanted some so bad. And I haven't had any in a long time, so I made me and Mally some chili dogs or whatnot. Um, I got to grocery shop tomorrow. I'm not grocery shopping too much. I'm only grocery shopping for like 3 days at a time because yeah, I'm only shopping. Matter of fact, I'm only shopping like 2 days at a time or whatever. But I was talking to my friend. Like God is so funny to me. But anyway, my friend had came to stop to see me for a second and smoked a little bit, drank a little bit of wine or whatever, just chopped it up or whatnot. Which I really like talking to him because I actually get to talk to him. It's like I talk and he listens, but it don't seem like he listening to take information from me or be a stalker or nothing like that. If anything, yeah. Excuse me. I don't feel like he's in my life to do anything like that. Like as far as just be fucked up right now towards me or whatever. So I'll just be chopping it up, and we were sitting outside, and as you can see, the open field across there, and I was talking about like houses and building ideas and things that they can do in Brightmore or whatever. And that's the type of stuff that I like to do. Like even though I don't have the money to do it, I always have ideas about doing stuff. And it's so much open land over here. It's so much that can be done, even if it was just to build a park for the neighborhood kids or whatnot. But with street lights and everything like that, which we were sitting outside today on the porch, and Mally was like, "Mommy, they do have a four-way stop sign because I had said that this corner by my house needs to have a four-way stop sign. I'm not sure if it did or if it didn't." And when we went outside today, Mally made sure to point out that it was a four-way stop on the corner or whatnot. So they just need some street lights over here because being that there's no houses on these corners here, there's no porch lights or, garage lights or anything like that. So the corner is very dark and anybody could be walking up and down these streets in the middle of the night. So that's why I say it needs some street lights or whatever. But anywho, I was just scrolling up my social media as I was laying across my bed or whatnot just now, which I rarely, rarely, rarely do. I might see like the first post that's on it when I log in, or if the reels are the first thing that I see, then I'll just go through the reels before I get off of Facebook or whatnot. Whew, excuse me, I'm a little tired or something. But today, just now or whatnot, I was going up my actual feed, looking at some stuff, bypassing some stuff. But I was just telling my friend as he was over here, like, algorithm is everything because he was saying that he had looked up something and now all he sees is stuff relevant to that. And I said that's because algorithm is everything. But and so it's cookies, you give a lot of sites permission to take cookies and do cookies and things like that, which is like a digital footprint. So therefore they refer things that you searched up already. But I was telling him like sometimes I don't have to search anything and it pops up in my algorithm. All I have to do is speak about it and it pops up. So if I'm holding my phone, I don't gotta be holding the phone. It could be sitting on the table somewhere and I'm just talking in general. I can go pick up my phone and the same exact thing that I was talking about will pop up in my YouTube, Facebook, or Google or anything. Because me personally, people just be wanting to see everything. Everything that I do, everything on this phone that I track, like I could just tell it's just ridiculous. Like somebody either mirror or clones my phone, and that is just like so weird and pathetic to me. But everything though, everything that I could possibly say aloud, it'll just pop up in my algorithm, or like I don't search certain things, but like how I be talking about, I need to do my skincare routine or hair removal routine and stuff like that. I really be talking about like plucking my chin hairs and then just cleaning my face. I don't really have a product that I use on my face as far as like daily skincare other than the sulfur soap that I like to use, which I need to get some more because I just used the last of it. But all these skincare regimens come popping up on my timeline, or what I cook. Like I just said, I made chili dogs just a few minutes ago. It'll be people eating chili on reels, but I didn't search chili dogs. I know how to make chili dogs, so there was no need for me to search up how to make chili dogs. So why is everything on my timeline referring to chili dogs, and all I did was cook them? It's like people be watching everything that I do. Like it's cameras in my house or something, or in my on my phone, or people just watch me or something. And that's what I be saying. Algorithm is one thing, cookies is one thing, digital footprints and everything like that. But for me to just be talking aloud and then people it just pop up on my timelines is what I be saying is weird to me. But I'm starting to get used to it because it's been going on for almost 2, 3 years now. But still, I be having confirmation after confirmation that I ain't crazy about the shit or whatnot. It's just how the shit is. So I was talking to him about that. Like we were talking about houses and moving and things like that because if I have to, excuse me, oh my goodness, I yarned about I don't know how many times. I don't feel sleepy though. I was drinking some wine. I was drinking some XXL, it'll put a bitch down. But anywho, I was talking about houses, moving, and things like that, and um, like even if I didn't move right into a house, like buying me a car and then moving around that way or whatever. So that was pretty cool to talk and get that off my chest and have feedback and things like that. But also being able to talk about the city as far as like what I could see right in front of me. And that's what made me do this video anyway, because I kept hearing hidden in plain sight, diamond in the rough, hidden in plain sight, diamond in the rough. So, granted, I live in the middle of Brightmoor, which is a very, um, I was about to say rural, but a very, kind of so deserted part of the city because there used to be houses and everything, but it became a time where everything was like torn down over here. So you have the few houses that's left and a lot of open land and things like that. In some parts of Brightmoor, I guess you could go through and it's real fucked up. It's just like the trenches over there. And I live in the midst of the hood right now. That's why I always say I blend in with the hood. I'm camouflage, like Lil Wayne said. Um, I need a soldier by Destiny Child. For one, I need a motherfucking soldier. But two, I do. I blend in with the hood, like camouflage. But I blend in anywhere like camouflage. I'm a blend in the suburbs too. I just ain't gonna talk like other motherfuckers. But, you know, to put me in a fucked up situation and environment, I still see the beauty in Brightmoor. Just like I see anywhere I go. If I'm on Dexter and Joy Road, I still see the beauty and potential in those big ass houses over there if people just took the time to invest in them. And like people be thinking I be talking about the city or degrading the city and things like that, but I really don't. I just be saying all the beautiful things that could be done to the city, like cleaning up the water, cleaning up the fields. And sometimes if you try to hide that away from people, that's just like pushing shit up under the rug. That's why I never get fixed, because you got to show it and you got to talk about it. You know? That's just like how people wanted to be talking about, like, if I could fix my teeth or fix my flaws or my chin hair. What about if you fix the city and generate more income into the city and produce more small businesses and things like that? And remember when all the schools got shut down, burnt up, and trashed? What if you build more? especially since y'all want to keep our kids in school so much. Maybe the classes wouldn't have to be overcrowded. If you cleaned up our water, it'd be a beautiful. We are Michigan, where we're known for 5 Great Lakes. Our water should be like pure Michigan, like y'all like to call it. So therefore, it should be clear. And even places like Belle Isle, where it's not a main lake or anything, it still has a lot of water there. It's still in the heart of the city. So therefore, when people come to Detroit, that's one of the main attraction parks because it's in the center of the city, downtown Detroit. Therefore, when you drive through, it should have beautiful landscapes, and the water shouldn't be green. It should be clean. I mean, I ain't saying it's gonna be as clean as the ocean, but there's lakes that you can even see the bottom of. When you go downtown, some places like Belle Isle and things like that, there's areas where it's just like turtle green swamp water, and that's just like Flint, Michigan, water being messed up for so long. Obviously, there's something wrong with the water, so it needs to be cleaned. I just be pointing out shit like that. If we can't call the police, if the police out here committing half the motherfucking crimes, it needs to be fixed. We can't feel safe with the police and the judicial system if they're gonna be crooked as fuck. So when I talk about the shit and bring it to the light, it's not that I'm downing the city. It's just that I've been living in the city for 34 years. I'm 34 years old. So therefore, I've seen a lot. I've noticed a lot, and I've been from the east side to the west side. I lived in Southfield when my grandma and shit was alive, so I have lived in the suburbs. I've worked in the suburbs for sure, for sure. All out in Novi, West Bloomfield, Ann Arbor, big, beautiful houses. I worked for rich people too. I've been all over. I've done a lot in the state of Michigan. So therefore, when I be talking about certain shit, is because I've been around the state of Michigan, whether it was working there, living there, driving through, door dashing, lifting, anything like that. I've been all over. So, you know, it's just the way that people interpret things. Crazy. But Brightmore and where I live right now, which I don't live on like the worst blocks of Brightmore. And that's what me and my friend was talking about. Like, it's actually houses on this street and things like that. You don't see them across the street. For me, it's two houses that were knocked down. But the rest of the block, there's houses and things like that. And even the abandoned ones, for the most part, are taken care of. They're upkept, boarded up. They're not all raggedy and falling apart. It's like two houses where they need to clean up the front yards and things like that, but that's because you can tell they've been abandoned for like years. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if the city would come through and the houses that have been abandoned for years, it's all types of trees in front of them, and then we have a lot of beavers over here. I've only been over here for 2 months, but this is the stuff that I noticed the first month of coming back to Brightmore. I haven't been in Brightmore since I was like 9 years old. But it's a lot of beavers over here too. Therefore, a lot of knocked down trees and chewed up trees and things like that. If somebody would come and clean that up, clean the front of the little abandoned houses where the trees are overgrown and things like that, it would look a lot neater. If you put up some street lights, it would be a lot brighter, and therefore less crime would occur and things like that. If you had security cameras up and things like that, it would be less tragic things that happen in deserted places like this. And if you actually build houses and businesses and things, like I said, it wouldn't be deserted. Therefore, it would be human activity, traffic and everything. But therefore, if it's lit up well, it's secure and everything like that, and there's order in the motherfucking court, then things should run smoothly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, every neighborhood should be almost like a suburban neighborhood. The only reason that it's not is because the people don't treat it that way. So, just like the suburbs, these houses are small and stuff. It could be just like Oak Park. Small houses, nice neighborhoods. Brightmore can be just like Oak Park. But it's about the city and investing in their city. So it's not me that's down in the city. It's actually the people who are in control, the governors, the mayors, and things like that. It's you motherfuckers who is fucking up the city, and as well as the people who live in the city, and you don't care to keep it up. Like, you do throw trash all around, or you the ones who fucking up the houses and setting them on fire and stealing the pipes and shit like that, and causing water main breaks and floods and shit like that. It's y'all that's messing up the city. Not a person like me who basically being a whistleblower and just highlighting the stuff. You can't just keep hiding shit with beauty. Like, I just got done watching the reel, and it's like, these are the parts of Detroit you don't show. Yeah, because those are the parts of Detroit that most people can't afford to live in. You know, those are the parts of Detroit that have mostly white people in them. Not, no offense to white people, I love the white people as well. But I'm just saying, you have to still fix your suburban, your hoods. They're the hood, the trenches, and the project usually because they want to throw people who they consider to be nothing in poverty and stuff in these type of places. People who they want to be stuck relying on things like HUD, Section 8, and low income to be stuck in places like this. But if you actually fix it up, even if you made all the houses a flat rate over here, but if you actually built houses, fixed it up again, put lights, put street signs, put stop signs, put things like that, and actually had the buildings and the businesses opening back up and creating income and things, it'll be different. Like, again, put another movie theater over here or a bowling alley over here. Um, what else? Maybe like let me see, tropical smoothies. It might be a tropical smoothie over here. But like some of the restaurants that we don't have, put a Cracker Barrel in Brightmoor or something. Like, be different, spice it up. You know, shit that people only see like on the highways and things like that. Like, it'll create more jobs and stuff too, making it easier for people to go to work, less traveling, more stuff for the teenagers to do. They can access jobs easier, opposed to trying to catch the bus long distances and things like that. Nobody's trying to help the city, for real, for real. But then when I be a part of the city and I just point out the things that I've seen because I've been in different area codes, people be thinking I'm like dogging the city out. And I'm not dogging the city. If anything, the city be dogging me just because I be speaking on shit that be happening. It's crazy. But it be the stuff that people don't want to talk about, especially when it comes to the water. I think that is a very important subject that we need to talk about. The water should be clear and not green in certain places. Like, we really need water. And again, this is Michigan, known for the five Great Lakes. So the water should be cleared across the state. Nobody should be having, we should all be able to drink out of our faucets if need be, without no problems because our water is that clean. Because we're pure Michigan. But if I say stuff like that, people act like I'm down in Michigan in the city. No, I be too busy having to defend myself against the city, as well as try to defend the city. Because who else is really doing it for real? It's people out here that's doing other stuff, being activists and stuff, activists, and stopping stuff like domestic violence and shit like that. But you know what people would be able to do? More people would be able to move into their own houses and things like that if rent wasn't so high and we actually had more houses available for people to live in. Like, even the shelters be overcrowded here when we got so much open land, but the government be giving away so much assistance allegedly. How about if you built houses on these lands that cleared out some of those homeless shelters? No, they be wanting to keep people doped up and on medicine and being addicts and stuck in places like that so they can make money off of them. But then when I talk about it, it's a problem. And it ain't just happening here, it's happening worldwide. But I'm just from here and I'm speaking on the things that I've experienced here. Like, no. People, I don't know, be taking stuff just like offensive for nothing. And again, I was telling my friend that earlier too. Like, people just take everything I say so offensive, and especially people who used to be talking about me or still be talking about me to this very second. If I say something, it's like they take it offensive. It's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it. And I don't be even, I be stating facts. It be lies coming from other people. I be stating facts, and it's the problem. It's so weird to me. But even the city, same thing about social media and the internet and stuff like that. The virtual world, it's a lot of stuff that just be done unnecessarily, and the people be wondering why shit fucked up. Like if you stealing, and that's why we gotta have the CIA, cybersecurity, and all that type of shit. Like people steal in real life and they steal on the internet. Like damn, where are you safe? Where are you safe? You're not safe in the 3D world. You're not safe in the virtual world. You damn near ain't even safe in the spiritual world if you ain't on the right side of your energy, because you would get got. And when you are on the right side of your energy in the spiritual world, people want to test you. They want to fuck with you and see you snap and do spells and all type of shit on you. Like, where are you safe? It's just a dog eat dog world everywhere. And when I be pointing that shit out, it's a problem. But that's again because I be going against the grain. I go against the agenda. I'm not like everybody else. I'm very much so different. And I don't be trying to fit in. But when you live in the city as everybody who be trying to fit in, you just don't fit the fuck in. But it ain't that I'm down in the city. I just be speaking on what I be seeing. Just like people be speaking on me. Same thing again with the virtual world. I just be speaking on things that I observe. Just like people be speaking about me. And it be facts. But it's crazy.
Mommy, I'm done.
You done with your food? Okay, babe. But I was seeing Cinderella's and putting on her glass slippers. Like when the prince finally found her and he still had the glass slipper from the night that she lost it at the ball, and she put her foot in it after he tried so many different women who had claimed to be her. She finally put her foot in the slipper and it fit her perfectly, and that's how he knew that she was the one. I was seeing that before I started this video. So it's like the prince was going through so much to find Cinderella, and Cinderella was so stressed out waiting for the prince to come and find her because she just knew that he was meant to come into her life and save her. She just knew it. Like it's almost like she prayed for it and manifested it, and her fairy godmother made it happen or something. So something like that is about to happen for somebody. It's like this person has been praying and hoping and wishing for something, and so has someone else. And God is really just about to bring them together, and it's going to help every situation that they're going through. Like he wanted to find love, he was miserable, even though he had all the money. Any princess wanted to be with him. His parents were rich. He lived in the castle and everything like that. He still was unhappy until he found Cinderella. And Cinderella, she was being so mistreated by her family, her evil stepmother and stepsisters, and she was locked away in the basement or the attic of the house. Everything was stolen from her, and she was being neglected and treated like she was nothing. And it's like God brought them together, aka the fairy godmother. And it solved their living situations, their financial situations. They were happy and everything like that. I'm getting ready to see, I'm seeing that happening for somebody. Like God is about to bless somebody where each and every area of their life is about to be blessed. When just a few weeks ago, it was a mess. I'm here, it was all good just a week ago, but I'm here, I was down bad just a week ago, and now everything is about to be flipped. Like I'm hearing, waiting to exhale. You can finally breathe. It's weight lifted off of your shoulders for both of these people. It's just like God is going to bring them together like a magnetic force. And all of it's going to seem like soon as these people, you ever seen a movie where like you got to kiss the frog and he had turned into a prince and he's very rich and wealthy, or something like
Princess and the Frog?
Yeah, that happened on Princess and the Frog. But something like even on Shrek, he kissed her, she kissed him, and then it's like the spell broke and everything fell into place like how it's supposed to be. I'm seeing something like that happen, and I'm sorry I got to use kids movies to explain it, but I love kids movies. Um, Everything is going to change in the blink of an eye, is what I'm saying. But yeah, about to give me something to drink and relax.
I'm relaxing.
You relaxing?
Mhm. I'm relaxing by myself.
My baby is really my homie. Like, he is really my homie. I don't know. Like I said, he a mama's boy, but he not spoiled. He not a crybaby or nothing like that. It's like he really just be chilling. And you know, they say God will bring people into your life or put people into your life or give you kids right at the right time. It's like, granted, kids need you, but sometimes you need your kids. That's just how like Mally is to me. This is the time where I always say I don't got no family, I don't got no friends or nothing. The big kids, they sometimes go to our house and shit and all that. But Mally, he really is my road dog. And granted, I be wanting my baby to go to school. Like, I hate the fact that he missing school right now, but I'd rather him be here with me instead of me getting him there and then he's stranded or.
Mommy, they left popular food.
No, didn't I tell you to take these off because you was jumping on the trampoline with them and I don't want them on my bed. But anywho, I be wanting my baby to go to school, but if he can't go to school right now, then he just can't go to school because, again, I'm not gonna want to be able to get him there, and then he's stranded, and I don't be wanting him just sitting at my brother's house, and I don't be over there because my brother be having people at his house who I don't like and shit, and I don't be wanting my baby over there. So, it's
Thanks
one.
for the 15 wins.
I just some certain shit. I just rather keep my baby at home. But I wish he had like cousins and stuff that he could play with too. However, he's a very social kid. Like when I do get the chance to take him out places and stuff, he played with kids very well. He was doing very well in school and all that type of shit. Like I observed my baby when he around other kids. And he communicates very well actually. He communicates like one of us, big adults and kids, big kids and shit like that. But that's because I talked to him, and then he got teenage brothers and sisters and stuff, so he has good vocabulary and good understanding and things like that. So he really is my homie for real. Like when it just be me and him here, we be chilling. Granted, he got a little bit bored earlier today. He's like, "Mommy, I want to go outside. I just want to go outside." And I ended up getting up, taking him outside, taking the dog outside, and let him get some fresh air and stuff like that. But I know he want to go some places. Cause my baby used to me being able to make it happen eventually. Like, okay, well, mommy, we don't got no car right now, but mommy said when she get a car, she's gonna do this and she's gonna do that, and I usually do it for her. Or whatever the case may be. So, like now the weather is starting to break, and he keep on saying he want to go to the park. Well, it's just been a good ass day today. We had a few days in the like high 60s and low 70s, but today was a good day to be going to the park. But anywho, we went outside and shit like that.
To go to the park.
And yeah, but you keep on saying that park. That's not a park down there per se. It just got two basketball rims. So it's not nothing that you like to go to the park to do. See, you like to go to the park and get on the swings, the slides, the monkey bars, the trains, and all the other, features they be having there. That park doesn't have that. You see what I'm saying? That's something that they can do with all this open land. Make better parks in Brightmoor and stuff for the kids to go and play. Like the ones I usually take my baby out to Oak Park or Southfield or somewhere like that to go to the park. Because not because I don't like being in the hood, but more so because they be having more stuff to do and less of a crowd. But that's what I'm saying. I be watching my baby. He knows how to mingle very well. So it's not like he knows spoiled ass, bragged ass, don't know what to do without me or that he clingy or nothing. He's very smart in everything. So
Licky.
yeah.
Good boy.
Which all I got smart kids too. All of my kids are very smart.
I heard it laughing.
That's why I said sometimes they too fucking smart. But they smart though. So, anywho, I'm about to relax. The damn dog is up here. I'm gonna let him stay up here. No, I'm not. He gotta sleep in the basement. I'm sorry.
What you say? You don't usually sleep up here.
No, I lied. He can't sleep up here because when I go to sleep, I don't want him walking around because I don't want him to be pooping or pissing up here. So, yeah. Speaking of, let me feed him before I go to sleep. I fed us. Let me feed Lavin, and then
We fed
I'm
fed
relaxing.
ourselves.
Y'all
Now
be
we
safe.
gotta feed our dog.
Oh shoot, I gotta get up and oh fuck, I should have asked him while he was over here to take me to the dollar store so I can get these pants. But I could probably just DoorDash it just in case, or maybe he'll take me in the morning. We'll see. We gon' see. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it.
We gon' see. We gon' make it. Better to buy some pants.
Boy, get on my nerves. All right, bye guys.